Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wise.
Oh, now I figured out I did V, you know, double months ago in a charity far, far away, and I did, that was the mini-series, and I did V, the final battle. Why not the TV series? That being V, the TV series. Now, I'm not going to do it like I did with the mini, and I'm not going to do it like I did with the final battle, because in all fairness, if I count how many is there, bear with me, there's roughly about, that's 3, 1, yeah, about 5 discs, and there were so many episodes from 1984 to 1985. What can I say about the TV series? It's not a rant. I don't hate it, but I would say it's a time waster, because if you want to see me rant on something, let's go on the fucking shitty fucking remake, which I think is poor fucking dog shit. It was pointless. It was a CGI orgasm. They had actors. I love doing this, so I'm going to do it. What I made out of fucking wood, just there because they're eye tanned there. It might as well be showing you, if I can fucking find it. It might as well be showing you the latest fucking mobile. As I'm filming this on my laptop, I can't exactly pull my laptop out of my fucking camera, but it might as well be showing you the latest fucking laptop. It looked like a fucking ad for the latest mobile and the latest fucking laptop. It had fucking moguls in it, horrible CGI effects. It looked like a fucking ready-made TV fucking cheap program TV soaps, and I fucking hate TV soaps. The only one I ever liked was Dias. I don't mind not sanding, but I was more of a Dias man. Yeah, I watched a few episodes of Dinny's there, but I was a Dias man. It just looks like a cheap ready-made TV to make it faster. This, on the other hand, I don't hate it, but I just think that basically it's got that, bear with me, it's got that for that. In other words, it said fuck off to it. Everything what they went through was for fuck off. And it's got that to this one. Everything they fought for, the winning, the beautiful ending, where she says Kumite at the end, and the official says it means peace. Had a beautiful happy ending. The red dust written them all out. It did the same fucking thing. It said fuck off to everyone what died, everything they thought went through. It did that. The middle fucking finger, meaning it was pointless. We're gonna come back with fucking Vincent, suck a dick. That's what it did. That's what it fucking did. But I can't hate it. I can't hate this. I'd say it's a time waster, but I wouldn't say it was a rant. The reason why I can't hate it is because what I just said. The fucking piece of shit fucking remake. Pieces of wood for actors. What else can I say? This, on the other hand, I see it tried to do something different. I didn't think it needed a TV series, like I just said, without repeating myself. It ended beautiful with the fucking mini. You think it, well, yeah. It ended beautiful, I should also say, with the final battle. Never needed a TV series. But I don't hate it because it had Mike Singer, Juliette Perez, the character, not the actress. Had Robert Englund, which I would never thought he would come back after the success of Nightmare on Elm Street, which came out the same year as this. And had all the characters making a fucking comeback. You had a few different characters in it, like Livery, who was Diana's fucking worker, and he'd only hate the sight of one another. And it foiled on. So that's why I say I don't love it, but I don't hate it, but I respect it. Because it had all the same actors make a comeback, it had practical effects, it had it all. So that's why I don't mind the TV series of V. There's only a few things there that I just ranted on a little bit, but as a time waster I can watch it. Like I said, Diana eating a fucking rat, oh cool. Willie saying something out of line and being funny at the same time. And plus you actually got to see a lot more of Ham. See there? Ham? might seem just they don't like one another, but they do get along. So yeah, I don't mind V, the TV series. Now, sorry about that, I had to pick up the phone for a few minutes. You wonder why I went off, somebody was phoning me. Always phone when you're doing something. But this, to me, follows on from where the final battle left off, you know. But I do love to see where Mike notices Diana, which followed on, chases after Diana, and he gets her. A couple of days later, they're having a celebration. They got it, what they call it? Victory Day. Something like that. So I'm going to just name a few of the series I like and some of the ones that are a bit and the reasons why I didn't like them. But I do like them. As a time waster, I don't mind it. One thing I will say I don't like is the fact they don't have them weird echoey voices, what they had in the mini and what they had in the final battle. They speak like you and me. I thought I missed that, but in one way it does have a bit of horror in it, because in the first episode of the TV series, Diana pretends to be a human, gets into a car with someone who thinks he's a bit tasty, tries to make her come on with her. You don't see it, but you got the idea she eats him. I don't mean that in a sexual way. But you do some, but you don't see it. But sometimes you don't. I think because it's TV viewing as well. But I think that had more horror in it. You know, it added more scare factor. Elizabeth, the Star Child, turns into a different character. She turns into a woman, which falls on in the second one. What can I say? If you remember Friday the 13th, part 6, that would have been the same actress that played Elizabeth, I should say, played in the 6th Friday the 13th. So that's not bad. What do I get for my money? Because this was a tenner, believe it or not. You get this. You get the eye, and you get a bit more of the thing. Not a bad series, and again, I watched them as a time waster. I got them because I thought it'd be every one of these, and I found out it was only the TV series, TV series, not the mini. So for a tenner, I got V, and then I got the mini, and as you already know, final battle. Now Elizabeth turns into a woman, and she sort of turns into a cocoon. No, it kind of reminds me of this movie, but to be honest, I felt this did it a little bit more better. This did it also like dud, which comes in, you know, breasts and everything, but don't care, it was moving, it was an 18 rating. Just had to keep a TV budget, so they had to keep it mild. But I do like it, you know. I do like Mike Singer, one of my favourite actors. I always remember him in The Beastmaster, and I also remember him in Dias. He also appeared in Dias, in the ones when Bobby got killed off, the 9 series before they resurrected him with a nightmare. Mike Singer was in Dias, without putting V up. So I do like that one, the first one. My downfalls of it is, you get one of the characters, right, called Martin, right? He gets killed off, which kind of pisses me off. And as I was saying, the Martin character gets killed off in the first one. Then in part 2, because it was a 2-part of the first series, another one of the characters I liked from the final battle got killed off. It's kind of pissed me off, you know. I like them characters. So when they get killed off, it's like a kick in the nuts. The one where the character got killed off, and Elizabeth says, Jimmy Tay, it made everything what they fought for fucking pointless. The red dust might have been just something you wipe your ass with. But I know what they were doing. They was making a TV series, and it never rubbed off. It lasted from 84 to 1985, and it was bye-bye. This is like couple of ABC. ABC, for people that don't know this, it's like the American version of BBC and Sky. When ratings are not that good, it's fuck you and suck an STD dick. But I don't mind the TV series of V. I do actually remember the Christmas one, where they sort of show footage from when Elizabeth becomes a woman. That's another one of my favourites. I do remember the do so fast bats from the final battle in one of the episodes. You know, the scene where Elizabeth came out as a baby, which started on a scene. So there are bits I do like of V. I felt there's bits here they could have improved on it, and so on. I wasn't really a lover of the last ever one. And the funny thing is, when the ratings were going down, remember the Martin character, which I just said? They brought him back, but as a different character. I can't think of his character now, but he played Martin's brother. I think it was called Mark. Yeah, I think it could have been called Mark. Could be right and wrong on that. He was alright, but I found him irritating after a bit of a deck butting in. No, things have changed. No, it doesn't happen this way. It was always butting in every time something happened. It was like, fuck me, give it a break, man. But they brought him back. You could tell when ratings go down when they start bringing actors back as a different character. I think they did that in a soap once, where they brought an actor back, but they brought him back as a different character. I'm sure they did that in a soap. Could be right and wrong on that. But the TV series, again, I don't hate it, but I don't love it, but I respect it. They had to do something different, and as a time waster, I don't mind it. So it's a review, it's not a rant, it's not me going, oh, I fucking hate it. If there's anything I fucking hate, it will be the fucking remake, without repeating myself. Now, Robert Englund, I don't think was going to do it originally, because he was so loved as Willie. And even though he's making his fame at that moment, his Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, Freddy Krueger. He sort of come in at the last minute and said, yeah, why not? Because he was well known as Willie, and he comes back. Which is like damn good. To see him come back as Willie is pretty good, because I like Robert Englund. He's a good actor, and he's a fucking hell of a lot better as Freddy Krueger than the dickhead in the remake. Believe me, there's only ever been one Freddy fucking Krueger, and it's Robert fucking Englund. No one else can sign the fucking truff, which I've got somewhere. Can't be asked digging it out. Obviously a toy Freddy truff. But yeah, TV series, check it out. V. It went on from 84 to 85. I also remember the last series, there was going to be a follow one where you find out that the boss, the high up one, the visitor, was going to cheat the assistants and he weren't that good. And it's time I said we didn't do that, because I never bought this high up one. You remember the mini? Wanted to steal water, wanted to cocoon humans as food, went fuck you, this is war. So he has to change of heart and becomes a nice guy. Come on. So they was going to do that, where you find out that the high up one was really a bad guy. He wasn't sugar sweet, the visitor. But, you know, ABC, being what they are, arseholes, didn't think it was that gay. Took it off air. A couple of days later, well, a lot of days later, we had the horrible fucking remake. So that's why I have respect for the TV series. To me, it's not as good as this. It's not as good as this, but it's a hell of a lot better than the fucking remake as a time waster goes. There are bits which is funny, where they do so bits from the mini-series, and they also so bits from the final battle. Sometimes they've known to do that in films, where they show bits from other films, and they spice it in, thinking really daft. But it's very noticeable. It is noticeable. But again, V from 84 to 85. It's not a bad one. Check it out. I'm not going to bother giving it ratings. It's a TV show, but it's a hell of a lot better than the fucking remake. It's not date, but it's not shit. And as a time waster, I can watch it. I still prefer the other ones, but I can watch it as a time waster. That's why I'm not going to rant on it. And the season had all the actors in it. Had a few different actors in it. I do like the fact that they had to make it feel like a soap. It just pissed me off that they killed a few of the actors off I like. And you know when the ratings were going down, that's when it was going shit. But as a time waster, I can watch the TV series. As a time waster, I'm not going to go down on it, but it's a lot better than some of the shit you see nowadays. And the Cease, the effects was practical, like some of the shit you see nowadays. Other than that, I do more reviews, have more ranties, and probably talk about more politics and what gets on my fucking tits. But I thought I'd do something I like, because today lately I've been ranting a lot and I've been quite depressing. But in all fairness, it's a depressing world we're living in. So sometimes it's good to let your hair down, even though I've now got a slap head. it's good to let your hair down, Methodist Beats, and talk about things you like. Because, you know, the world is depressing and sometimes it's best to be happy in the world we live in. Other than that, without boring anyone. Have a nice one.